Well, couldn't believe you got the choo-choo drivers and the spike pounders to shake hands. This one will go down in the history books. Oh, I see. You proved yourself true rangers in Rail Nomad recruits. I would have thought that making peace between the Atchisons and Topekans was impossible, but you did it. A something achievement. Welcome back to Wasteland 2. We're going to see the doctor, see if he's cured or not. He's still coughing. Hey Echo, great to see you. Great to see you. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. Not perfect, obviously. Still in a shit ton of pain, but the tests are confirming it. The mystery juice you brought back cured my cancer. Ooh, nice. It cured his cancer. I'm gonna get back to work trying to recreate it from the sample I saved. Mercaptain's like a pig in shit trying to get me to work on this. Tell you what, since I owe you my life and everything, I'll let you ransack my medical supplies at a discount. Nelson won't like it, but what the fuck? I'm feeling good, so what brings you back home? Supplies or hurts? You know what? Yeah, we need to be fixed up. We took just a teeny amount of damage walking through the wasteland. We need to stock up. The cancer is in remission, but it still hurts like hell. Now, yes, actually, let me buy for pills. These, just all of them. Probably as many of these as possible too. I have a crap ton of weapon parts I can sell over there. Let's see. Well, I'm practically crippled with pain and you're joking with me? Shut up. I bought stuff from you. We seem to be getting a lot of accolades, or at least praises, for actually managing to negotiate a truce between them. The Atchisons and the Topekans. And that is why I really like games that have persuasion options, and why I always try to max those out first. Because I always have freaking Mass Effect 3 in the back of my mind. The tussle between the Quarians and the Geth, and how freaking difficult that was if you hadn't done the right things and were high enough. Paragon? I never did a Mass Effect 3 Renegade run. Did a Mass Effect 1 and 2 Renegade run, but never 3. Perhaps Renegade would help that as well. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't need hard ass. It seems like I only needed smart ass and kiss ass to broker the peace, but hey, at least now we have hard ass for future encounters. And sure, increasing my my persuasion options like that, and all the other skills like safe cracking and just medic stuff, and not their actual weapons, might come back to bite me in the ass eventually. That's the fun part, eh? Seeing how much you fuck up. Nice work over in Rail Nomad recruits. I can't believe that you got the Atchisons and the Topekans to shake hands. Amazing. I hope they get the trains running soon. I have stuff for you. Oh yeah, iPhone makings. Let's see what you got. Sell my junk. And then just... Cold Eye, you are no longer going to have to carry all of these. Just 420. 700. Another 700. Another 700. Oh, I am so rich. Pills, you need ammunition. 9mm ammo. 750 for 250. Sold. Cold Eye, you need ammunition. 14. Let's not go overboard, eh? We'll buy you 100. Buy you 100. That should sate you for a while. I think I have over 100 bullets still. Yeah, 180. I don't need to buy anymore. Okay, let's see. Do you have anything interesting here? Ooh, you have tactical vests. I'll buy both of those. Because we need the armor. And we're down to 300. Maybe I should have checked if you had better weapons. You don't, I think. Nope, he doesn't. Good. Because that... Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, a combat knife. instead of a pickaxe. Which, if you can use a grip tape on it, can take it down to 2 AP attack. Yes, but I don't have the scrap. Give me a moment. I'll come back to you, Melson. See, this is why you shouldn't be too eager to just... You should probably go for the guns first. Who do I want to keep alive the most? Definitely pills. And then me, to prevent people from going rogue. Then we can take the bulletproof shirt and give that to... We have 2 bulletproof shirts. We can give one to Cold Eye. He's our sniper. And then... I guess Rose. Because she is our second reviver. And then we can just flag these as junk. Flag that one as junk as well. And flag that one as junk. Not junk. Wait, I'm supposed to have another leather jacket. Oh, there you are. I already have a grip tape. Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to go there with Cold Eye. I want to be with you because you are a silver-tongued devil. You buy for less money. You don't sell for less, but you... 431. And you were 494. I mean, I could just... Let me see here. Could take this one. Hopefully... Nope. Hopefully remove this. Shit. Sell this one. Or strip it for parts. But there's a chance I get grip tape. No, sell. Or maybe sell one. Equip. Sell. Now I need a total of 494. And I can sell these for 30 apiece. I definitely do not need them all. I have 3 guns in my party right now. Possibly save 4. In case I switch out someone. So sell one. What's this? -5 cone angle plus 2 maximum range for shotguns. Gotcha. I could sell that one for 111. Yeah, let's not be greedy and stupid. There we go. You will buy the knife. Good. Laser pistol. We good? We are good. We're good. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Gonna shovel that over here. Gonna take this. Put it on this. 2 AP melee attack. That might have been stupid because I now cannot attack diagonally. I should have kept that in mind. Shit. But I get too excited sometimes. Hey, freaking 2 AP melee attack. I feel like that is worth 1 extra action point of movement to get in more attacks. Unfortunately, I cannot rely on always being able to attack from around corners while I'm in cover. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Also, gonna have to make you more tanky, so you can take punishment. Still have the magic mushrooms. I did see on the map in the Rail Nomads near the junkie town where I killed people that there was a dealer house. Maybe he wanted the mushrooms. Anywho, we're moving on. Hi. Robert Bowling. I have bad news for you. Rangers, you're back! Yeah. I'm also close to being encumbered. Because I'm carrying a lot of crap. Big shotgun shells. Rose can take the energy weapons. And then I have a lot of pain pills. 12 points of constitution. That's not worth it. I guess. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, okay. Bad news. Did you give the letter to Katie? What did my sister say? Did she take it well? I'm afraid your sister killed herself. What? She killed herself? Oh God, I thought she would run. I thought she would try to escape. Oh, this is all my fault. I was supposed to save her and I blew it. Maybe not the right choice of words. And she's dead. How was it your fault? Katie took up with Pitbull to pay off my debts. The whole fucking thing is on me. Pitbull. Remember Pitbull. Write down Pitbull. Pitbull. Katie connection. Just leave me alone, okay? If I find someone named Pitbull, I'm gonna remember it. Yep. Well, let's go talk to General Vargas. Because we have logbooks to give to him. We also have some field commissions.
Good work
Welcome
cleaning
back
up
to
that
Ranger
infection,
Citadel
Rangers.
recruits.
I'm crossing Stubbins Farm off the list.
You do that. General Vargas, sir.
Damn good job at the Levalupe Rangers. It's the day-to-day stuff like this that secures the reputation of the Desert Rangers in the minds of the people. Keep up the good work.
We are doing our best. We found this badge on a dead body in Rail Nomad, sir.
Let me see that. Should be some initials scratched into the back.
Yes, sir. Says HR, and I do not think that stands for the regular HR.
Damn. HR. Hellraiser. I was afraid of this. Hadn't heard from him in weeks. He'd been chasing those radio signals, too. Anything else on the body? His logbook?
We found his logbook, sir.
Let me have a look. Yeah, this is Razor's all right. Let's see what he was up to. Metal Monk. Plague. Darwin. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Metal Monk, don't know. Plague, and Darwin. Sure, we've been to Darwin. Did we skip ahead? Were we not supposed to go to Darwin until now? But I wanted to find the cure for cancer. I guess some things do take precedence. You've been to Darwin, sir?
Yep, Darwin Village. Used to be a research facility run by a crazed android named Finster. Went nuts and started making monsters instead of trying to save the world, or whatever it was he was meant to be doing. The Rangers killed him and pretty much wiped Darwin off the map about 15 years ago. But we might have missed something.
No, sir, you didn't miss a thing. Honest. Real honest. What do you think you meant by plague, sir?
Well, combined with the word Darwin, it makes me think that this damned monk was looking to recover some of Finster's old research from Darwin Village. Finster was working on all sorts of bioweapons. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he'd brewed up some sort of plague, and if this metal monk is after it, we've got trouble.
Well, there was a dead robot. Or dead robots? Are they alive? I guess that depends on their how advanced they are. There was the remains of a robot that the mutants shot to pieces, I assume. So I think we're safe.
I know you've got a lot of other things on your plate, but this could be important. I'm marking Darwin on your map, and I'd appreciate it if you'd swung up that way and had a look around.
Yep, we definitely did things in the not intended order.
It looks like someone's already marked it on your map. I can usually tell Sergeant Segarra's writing by how neat it is. Angela's is about as orderly as you'd expect.
Not at all, sir. Now, lying to my extremely superior officer. Now let me consider this. There are intelligent mutants there. They are not hostile. They did in fact defend the village from a metal monk. Unfortunately, we also went through there and killed about 2/3 of their population while trying to not kill them all. So they are severely diminished in firepower, so if there was another attack, they probably wouldn't be able to, you know, be able to stave off any forces. And we did promise to not say anything. We had a look around, sir, and it is deserted.
I figured as much. Thank you, Rangers.
I can only hope that if Darwin Village comes under attack again, they will call upon us. But if they do, then our lie is going to be exposed, and I can only imagine the ass-reaming we will get if that occurs. Could that be the robot that killed Ace, sir?
Could be. Or another one like it. Looks like it might have killed Hellraiser, too.
Speaking of logbooks, we did find Ace's logbook, sir.
Well done, Rangers. Let me see it.
Here you go.
This last bit is interesting. All these names and places. I heard a few of them when Woodson played me the transmissions. At least I think that's what I heard. The static was terrible. Anyway, I'm afraid the names don't mean much to me, but some of the places sound familiar. I just can't...
Yeah, that's the problem with static and just weird images, clouds, mist, whatever you have it. We humans really want to see stuff. We want to form images and faces and things where there's just mist. That's why clouds look like stuff and why Jesus can appear on a toast of bread. It's the same with static. If you think you hear something in the static, you can convince yourself that you heard what you think you heard, even if it was just something sounding like... Maybe someone just heard... While someone else heard, you need to take over the world and go kill everyone else. So yeah.
Listen, check with Gilbert Segarra, our cartographer. He may recognize him and be able to use him to figure out where the transmissions are coming from.
Yes, sir. We're also gonna report in, because Echo 1 reporting, we have done well, we did the Rail Nomad camp, we brokered a peace. I think we are due for some field promotions, at least some of us.
Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a number of field promotions.
Thank you. Can we get some commendations for some free stuff from her, Mercaptain?
Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1, out. That feels weird to say face to face, but thank you, sir.
Make us proud, recruits.
We shall.
It's an honor to meet you, General. The Rangers are righteous.
Why, thank you, son.
Ooh. Ooh. A little bit of extra weird dialogue there. A few ringed binders stand out to you. The spine reads, Memories of My Time in the Rangers by General S. Vargas. Can I take this?
Thank you for cleaning up the level up mine, Rangers. The miners have called to say that your conduct was exemplary.
Just doing our job. Ooh. I'm gonna take these. Anything else in here? Nope. Anything I want to put in my storage? Not particularly. I mean, Takayuki can have the pipe bomb. I guess the story of John Henry can go in there, and the story of General Vargas as well, once we're done with them. Matthew Rogers, have I spoken with you? He just says, hey Rangers.
Ah, the heroes of Ag Center. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Have you now?
Yes, that's better.
Thanks.
What can I do for you?
Ooh. I found stuff. You knew we were coming?
Every new recruit the General brings in gets around to visiting us eventually. The weapons and armor we make are what keep them alive, after all. Most are curious where they come from. I imagine you're no exception.
I am, actually. You make weapons here?
Well, that's a bit of a misnomer. We do make some of them. The really interesting ones. But mostly what we do here is refurbish scavenged weapons and armor. One thing we hope our Rangers will do is collect any broken down weapon parts, stray bits left over from modding, what have you, that they find as they patrol the wastes and bring them back here, to Melson, over in the Quartermaster's office. In exchange, he'll buy it off you at a great markup.
So I've noticed. He made me rich and then I gave him all my scrap again in exchange for better weapons and some armor. Interesting weapons. I'm interested.
The interesting ones are my department. I'm always trying to come up with new and better weapons and armor using bits and bobs we have lying around. Can't just give them away, though. Creating them takes a lot of our precious resources, so the General is pretty tight with the requisition orders.
Oh, does one get a requisition order? That's...
Well, the General keeps a tight grip on requisition orders. All of the officers in the Citadel have the power to give them out, but only if we think a particular weapon would be necessary for the successful completion of a mission, or if we're impressed by how a Ranger team completed a difficult assignment. I can hand over one piece of tech for each rec you earn, but just one. So make sure you think it over before you take the first shiny thing you see.
I'd think brokering the piece in the Rail Nomad would earn us a requisition order. Then again, that wasn't actually an official mission from Ranger Command, so... I don't think we're gonna get something for that. What kind of armor do you have?
We have everything from sturdy leather jackets to hand-forged plates, to the finest reconditioned pre-war combat armor we can find. You'll have to pay for the more expensive items. Research and repair doesn't come free, but we aren't out to make a profit, just to recoup our expenses. Go see Sergeant Melson for that.
Alright. Been there.
I've got some custom, interesting armor, but the General's orders are to save those for special loadouts only.
Alright. So, what kind of weapons do you have? Probably the same answer to that question.
We service, repair, and reinvent every kind of weapon, from knives and handguns to rifles, even energy weapons, when we can get our hands on them. We don't do explosives, though. That's TNT Tan's department.
Right, TNT Tan. I don't think I've spoken with that person yet. Go talk to Sergeant Melson if you're looking to purchase your armaments. I can only issue my interesting pet projects if you got a requisition order. What do you think of TNT Tan? Where can I find TNT Tan?
Nicest guy you could ever want to meet, but, shall we say, less than cautious? He's nearly blown himself up more than once. He likes creating experimental explosives just like I like working on experimental weapons and armor. Though I dare say my safety record is a trifle better than his.
Still no idea where this TNT Tan is. And I feel like I've gone around the entirety of the Ranger Citadel, still haven't found him. So, yeah. We found this case with an old computer marked Aethelwulf's Utopia. Does that mean anything to you?
Not a thing. Would you mind if I keep it here? I like a good mystery, and that thing sure as hell is mysterious.
I mean, I don't think I need it. You can have it. Just let us know if you solve the mystery.
Will do. Thanks, Echo.
Feels bad I didn't get anything for it. Maybe I should have kept it. Whatever. We found a book that seems to be about android intelligence. Do you want it?
Let me take a look. Yeah, I thought I'd heard of this one. It's a pre-war sci-fi book. Supposed to be a classic, but it's all metaphor and imagery. No real info on synth tech.
Duh.
Sorry to disappoint. I'd bet Eggleston would love it for his collection, though.
Of course there's no real info on synth tech. It was written when there was no real synth tech. Okay, well, we've done that, so we're now gonna tell her that Robert Bowling just tried to sell us homemade weapons with a 95% jam chance rate. I do not want to see my fellow rangers killed in combat because their weapons wouldn't fire, so here we go.
What? He's building weapons? He's barely qualified to clean them.
Kinda like me then.
Hang on 1 second, Echo 1. I'm gonna radio our MPs. Sec team, this is Mercaptain. Please send a couple MPs to the supply room. Take Robert Bowling into custody and put him in the brig.
It's no more than he deserves. Like I said, he's selling dangerous weapons to unknowing rangers. What have you got for us? Do we have any requisitions?
Some very nice pieces. Let's see. I've got no goddamn clue what to make of that Aetherwolf machine you brought me, but it's interesting. So I'm happy to give you a rec for it.
Sweet! We did get something for it. So I got a requisition allocator for you. Just the one. Alright. We can save these, I hope, in case there's nothing interesting right now. Bought that. Suck. Submachine gun, bad attitude. None of us. Modifiers -1 smartass, -1 charisma, +1 hardass. Could go well with Seth, because she's the hardass. But I don't like it using 38 caliber ammo, so no. And she doesn't know how to use machine guns, submachine guns. We have a shoe model ranger combat knife with 7 to 11 damage, which sucks ass. 70% to apply opened up, yeah, but you do shit for damage. Minus 10% evasion and plus 5% range chance to hit bonus. No. And we have a shotgun, the Roach. 32 to 39, minus 10% evasion. 5 AP to shoot. 12 round capacity. Only 2 armor penetration. 8 meter range. It does have a 0% chance to jam though. I'm gonna save my requisition. Leave it some for later, huh? Well, you still got a requisition left.
Thanks for visiting, recruits. Come by anytime. And go see Sergeant Melson if you're looking to shop.
Holy cow! Everybody here must be so smart.
You fuckers, you told! Of course you did. You were selling bad merchandise. Maybe don't try to get your fellow rangers killed and you wouldn't be in jeopardy, in trouble.
Or perhaps...
Trouble is the word I was looking for. Now, Chef is in here, for sure. Is Lieutenant Tan in here? You made peace between the Topekans and the Atchisons. Dudes, I'd take my hat off to you if I had a hat. Never would have thought it's possible. Oh, there's Scotchmo. Pate, Zelek. There's no Lieutenant Tan in here. Oh, this... Was this always open? I thought this was locked. Sergeant Carl Gustav. Carl Gustav? What? Why do you have such a very stereotypical Scandinavian name, sir? Hey, get over here. This is kind of the name of our monarch. Rangers? Alright. Are you Tan? Richard Dillio. Rangers? Well, sorry Rangers, only authorized personnel are allowed in the brig. Your efforts are hampered by what sounds like a vindictively stubborn lock. Hey, Lieutenant Min Liang Tan. Gotta hand it to you recruits, didn't think anybody could make the Atchisons and Topekans play ball together again. Fucking great news! Now they're gonna get back to lane track, blowing through mountains and making things go zoom. This is a dark room entirely lined with sandbags. In the center is a cluster of workbenches and shelves, all cluttered with lathes, tools, wires, welding equipment, and rows of completed hand grenades and bombs. Sitting at a bench, digging into the guts of a bomb with a pair of needle-nose pliers, is a wiry, middle-aged man. A leather-tough Asian man with a welding mask flipped up to reveal a friendly, deep-lined face. He has scars and burn marks all over his arms, neck, and head. You also notice that he only has 2 fingers and a thumb on his left hand. Thumb? Which 2 fingers? Maybe those, so we can do this. And still headbang. Ah, there, all done. Now, what can I... Ah, it's the Heroes of Ag Center. Come to see where the magic happens, eh? Well, this is it. I'm TNT Tan, the man who makes all your problems disappear in a puff of smoke. And you're the kids the General is sending off to solve the mystery poor old Ace got, well, aced, trying to find the answer to. Why do they call you TNT? Well, because I'm the guy that makes the bombs. Duh. But that ain't the only reason, if you know what I'm saying. Ha! No, I don't. So you knew Ace? Ah, the latest casualty in Vargas' war on ghosts. Why a good man had to die chasing a few garbled radio signals, I just don't know. Ace was one of our best, a veteran who knew the wastes like the back of his hand. And then some robot kills him? Yeah, good men die in the wastes all the time, but his death wouldn't feel so pointless to me if he'd been fighting a real threat. And what threats would those be, sir? The Red Scorpion Militia, for one. Since we pulled in our borders and decided not to patrol anywhere east of High Pool anymore, those bad boys have been multiplying like roaches. Now they think they are the new Rangers, saying that they're protecting the people of eastern Arizona like we protect the people here. Well, I don't believe it for a second. And I'll tell you something else. I don't think that they're gonna be content with just eastern Arizona for long. I think they want the whole enchilada. We're gonna get caught with our pants down. Which is usually kind of a prelude to better things, but not in this case. You know about High Pool? It's kinda ruined by now. Now we got our water from them. Good folks, if a little mistrustful. And you failing to save their reservoir ain't gonna help that. Well, we had to make a choice, and the die said go to Ag Center. So, to Ag Center we went. So you think those signals aren't important? Yeah, I don't believe those are live broadcasts at all. I think it's a bunch of pre-war loops that we're finally hearing because the air's getting clearer. Nothing lives beyond the radiation. How could it? Well, now, see, that kind of depends on how heavy the radiation is and how far it's actually spread. If there's just a thick layer of radiation between here and where the broadcast is coming from, it's very possible that the people are alive over there. We just don't know, because I assume that we have never been able to go through the radiation clouds. But since people are saying that... Is it the Red Scorpion Militia that are saying that the Monta town thing is east of the radiation clouds? That's kind of proof that there are actually other people living, except only the good inhabitants of the Wasteland of Arizona. The radiation? Yeah, we're gonna play stupid. You go far enough in any direction in the wastes, you're gonna run into radiation hot enough to cook you. There's no way around it. We're walled in. The last survivors of the apocalypse. Which is why we gotta keep the peace. If everybody in Arizona killed everybody else, there'd be nobody left on Earth. We are all that's left. The last hope. Again, I severely doubt it. I do not think that the entirety of the Earth is coated in a... It's just blanketed in deadly radiation. Just by a freaking miracle, a lucky miracle, left the inner parts of Arizona alone? No. There's probably other places. Maybe not too many other places. But yeah, I don't think the no, not the entire Earth. So you think there's anything to the radio mystery? Meh. Seems like more of Vargas's craziness to me. He goes from sitting on his hands to chasing ghosts in one jump. Why are we all of a sudden hunting mysterious radio signals when we have honest-to-God flesh and blood threats right here in the wastes? I just don't get it. So, magic? Yep, I'm the Wizard of Boom, the Sorcerer of Shrapnel. If you need to put a little bang in your party, I'm the man to see. Now, if you can get the regular off-the-shelf stuff from Melson up in the Quartermaster's office, you can get it there. But if you need something special, something that will make a real impression out there, come see me. I can show you the fun stuff. Ooh, what fun stuff do you have for sale? I've got stuff that puts the fun in Funsplosion. Oh, I have a few of these. Is that just a freaking RPG? Alright. 500 damage? Still don't know what kind of ammunition these use. There's no weapon attached to them. Nor to these. Again, don't know what kind of ammunition they use. Do I still have one of these Sabot rockets? I do. I have 2 of them. I should probably try them, see what happens. You just have a regular hand grenades and pipe bombs and TNT. Okay, gotcha. I know my shit's a little pricey, but you have no idea what I have to go through to make it. Actually, let me go back in. Small, effective, mass-produced, intimidating sounding acronym. Big Bada Boom! That's a heavy weapon, though. Okay, so these go under heavy weapons, although the actual information bubble doesn't say so, but it does say here. Okay, so these are gonna be worthless to me. Completely. What do you think of General Vargas? Vargas is a good man, the hero of Base Cochise and Darwin Village and all that. I just wish that he was a man with a plan. Seems like we've been sitting here with our thumbs up our bungholes for a decade. Now me, I'm a man of action. I want to get out there and do things. Put a few grenades where they will do the most good, know what I mean? I understand rebuilding and getting our numbers up, but we've done that. Sometimes I just want to go up and shake the old man and tell him to stop relying on his defense. It's time to unleash the offense. Let everybody know that we're here again. Like, boom! What was Darwin's village? Yeah, the lair of that crazy android scientist Erwin John Finster. He somehow decided mutants were better than humans, and he started trying to kill us all off. Plagues, poisons, you name it. Well, Vargas and his crew killed him the old-fashioned way, with lead, iron, and shrapnel. Woohoo! What was Base Cochise? The biggest damn fight that Rangers ever had. Us against an army of killer robots with lots of explosions at the end. Yeehaw! Wish I'd been there, but I wasn't with the Rangers yet. Right? Is there anything we can help you with? There sure is. All the Rangers know that I'm always looking for bomb-making supplies, particularly ammonium nitrate. And you find that shit in, well, shit. So if you come across any cow shit, or even better, bat shit, or any fertilizer, bring that shit back to me, and I'll trade you for some good shit. Law, missile launcher, you name it. You got that shit? Have a look at this shit. Shit, yeah, let's have a look. Oh, man, I have shit. Gross. You no longer have to carry all this shit. Buy this bat shit. Buy this cow shit. Buy this larva shit. Oh, that's some good shit. Is anyone else carrying some shit? Nope, I'm all out of shit. Well, that's a Good shit, brother. Good shit. Keep it coming and I'll keep paying. Look for the rest of Ace's. We still don't have the entirety of the Ace's logbook. Okay. Damanta. Yeah, that's what's supposed to be east. Is this just an empty room? Don't have anything in here. Yep. All right. What's up here then? Run. Run, Rangers, run. An ancient air traffic control computer. By the looks of it, it hasn't been powered up in 150 years. But still has some electricity running through it. Carefully examining the door, Razardos finds a lock. Your efforts are hampered by what sounds like a vindictively stubborn lock. But I can't try and lockpick it. Is it tied to the computer? No, because this was air traffic control. Air traffic controls don't control doors. Right? I don't know anything about air traffic control. But I'd think they more keep track of airplanes than lock doors. Eggleston, I have a book for you. Found anything unusual for me? Yeah, I sure do. We found a book that seems to be about android intelligence. You want it? Ooh, would you look at that? I would love to add it to our library. It's supposed to be one of the best books written about what it means to be human. Artificial humans, AI tests, mood-altering gizmos, all before any of that was actually invented. This copy is in great condition too. I know what I'll be reading when I get off duty tonight. I'm happy to compensate you for the work of bringing this back. I have a scrap budget I could pay you, or I can make a report to the general to make sure you get an accelerated promotion merit. Get you to that next rank a little sooner. You know, I actually want scrap, I think. I have found 2 ways to, not easily, but to get paid at least. You know what? I'll take the scrap. 25 scrap. Maybe that wasn't worth it. We found this box with a floppy disk that says Wasteland on the front. Now, what do we have here? Very strange. Another ranger team found an item with a very similar image on it not long ago. Or long ago. It was some kind of badge or pin that said, Member, Wasteland Fan Club. In fact, I still have it here. I'll let you take it out into the field if you'll leave the discs with me here to study. Sure, you can have the Wasteland discs. Wonderful! I'll dig up a functioning computer to boot it up. Perhaps Captain Mercaptain will help me. Here's what I promised you. Check back with me later. We might learn something interesting. Alright. And I got a freaking pin for that? That's somewhere. I don't see my pen. Engineer's notes. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Oh, +1 kiss ass. Shaped like a Desert Ranger star, except fashioned out of plastic instead of brass or tin. This star reads, Member, Wasteland Fan Club, 1988. I mean, I think I'd rather have +3% critical chance because I do have a lot in kiss ass already. Actually, I just remembered I want this instead because I cannot crit. I can only crit when I've been critted. So, yeah. Well, Ralphie, there goes the last of our umbrellas. So now I have 10 in kiss ass. That's perfect. Now there's just one thing left to do. Read about General Vargas. His time in the Rangers, Part 1. That's a lot of memories. By General S. Vargas. Introduction. Ranger Simac has asked me to write down my memories of how I joined the Rangers and what it was like fighting our battle against the robots of base Cochise. Can't say I see the point. He's already got all the details written down in his official history. Why do I need to rehash a story I've already told 100 times before? I have to admit, though, there are some things history books don't tell you. The little things in between the big things. That's where real life happens. Not in a damn history book. Alright, Simac, you talked me into it. Here goes. Chapter 1. Hometown Hero. This may surprise some folks, I suppose, but not all of us Rangers are the descendants of the original Rangers. In fact, there's less and less hereditary Rangers every year. For instance, I grew up in a little town not too far south of the old Ranger Center. It was a mostly Hispanic community, all farmers and sheep herders, and so isolated from the rest of the wastes that I didn't hear English spoken until I was 10. I was a golden boy back home, not for the gun skills I've since grown famous for, I didn't have those yet, but for my talents as a medic, which I learned at my mother's knee, she being the only doctor in town. I learned a heck of a lot more about patching up bullet wounds once I joined the Rangers, but even back then I knew enough meatball surgery that I was always picked to come along on scavenging and hunting trips in case of accidents or attacks. For a long time our little town was a pretty peaceful little place, but then one day a band of raiders found us and decided that what was ours should be theirs. They surrounded us and demanded that we give them every last bit of our salvage and our livestock, and our children. When we refused, they came in guns blazing. Our people were cut down like tall grass, and I was planning to go die bravely with all the rest. My mother, however, had other plans and chewed me out royally, saying that staying and dying was selfish heroism when we could save lives by rescuing others and leaving. So we gathered as many kids as we could find and escaped with them and a few other adults. It felt strange to be running, like cowardice, but if we had stayed and fought, we would have died and those kids would have become slaves, so I did my best not to feel guilty. But the guilt hit hard once we got those kids to the next town and my mother died. Turned out that she'd been hiding a gunshot wound the whole time. I think I must have gone crazy with rage after that. The problem was I didn't know who I was mad at. My mother for hiding the wound, myself for not seeing that she was hurt, the kids we'd rescued for slowing us down, or the raiders who'd shot us in the first place. In the end, I decided the raiders would be the easiest to take revenge on, so I set out with some of the other survivors to hunt them down. It was while me and old Joe Thomas, Pops, and Susie were tracking those raiders that I acquired my old nickname, Snake. Snake! I could tell you how, but I won't. A man's gotta have some secrets, particularly when the story isn't as interesting as the name. Anyway, we didn't stay together very long after we had found the raiders and blown them all to Kingdom Come. There just hadn't been much of anything keeping us together except our fixation on revenge, and when that went away, we each went our separate ways. Me, I drifted for a while, thinking I'd do one thing, then thinking I would do another. But it gnawed at me that my revenge on those raiders hadn't given me satisfaction. That's usually how revenge works. My town was still gone, my mother was still dead, and I was still lost, and I decided, in my youthful naivete, that maybe what I needed to do was kill more raiders, and the best way I knew to do that was to become a desert ranger. I mean, revenge might feel good in the moment, and maybe some people do get something out of revenge, but generally, revenge won't do you nothing. Time in the Rangers Part 2. Chapter 2, From Stranger to Ranger. I walked up to Ranger Center not knowing what to expect. It wasn't exactly an inviting looking place, which figures, what with it being a prison and all, but the Rangers were friendly enough and I soon learned that it wasn't too hard to become a Desert Ranger. If you could shoot, understand orders, and follow them, that was good enough, and if you could patch up wounds or drive a jeep or work a radio, even better. You get your Circle Star badge and your hat right there on the spot, no questions asked. And if he later turned out to be an untrustworthy son of a bitch who was using the Star and the Desert Ranger name for his own personal gain, why, they just shot you and that was that. Pretty much the same system we have today, now that I come to think of it. Anyway, like I said, they welcomed me with open arms, partly because I was a good medic and a good shot, and partly because they were pretty short-handed at the time. That tripped me up. Ha! That hasn't changed much either, has it? I guess it never does. Since the end of the world, the bad guys have always outnumbered the good, and there's never a lack of wrongs for us to right. Training was mostly learning how to shoot people rather than how to deal with conflicts in a peaceful manner, so I'm quite the opposite. We didn't even learn a code of ethics to abide by. Hopefully that's changed now. Now, don't get me wrong, a bullet is often still the best answer to a problem, but it should always be the last as well. I found my future squad mates pretty early in the training program, each with a sillier name than the last: Angela Death, Hellraiser, and Thrasher. Honestly, we didn't get along that well at first. I found Angela's brash manner and constant joking grating. Thrasher just seemed like an angry, ornery bull, and Hellraiser didn't seem to have any self-control at all, in combat or out. I don't know if we would have stuck together at all if not for Sergeant Dalton, who recognized early on how well our skills meshed together. My tactics and marksmanship combined with Thrasher's toughness and brute strength, Angela's uncanny ability to smash past locks as well as hold her own in any fight, and Hellraiser's berserker combat style and desert survivor skills made us into an unstoppable fighting unit. And it was that recognition that we fit together so well that I think eventually made us friends as well as squad mates. I thank Dalton to this day for forcing us to stay together through the rough patches at the beginning. I wish he had lived long enough to see what we've made of ourselves now. Sadly, he died on patrol, leading another band of new recruits just before I made captain. Damned shame. For a while, the four of us just lived the daily grind of the Desert Ranger. Scouting and foraging missions, patrolling our territory and checking in on the town and farms under our protection. But then, way before we were ready, something serious came along. It started as just another patrol making the rounds to High Pool and Ag Center, but what followed was the making of us. Though there were several times along the way that it could have been the breaking of us too. But, like I said, I'm not telling that story. You can read about that in CIMAC's history book. Instead, I'll tell you about what happened after. So there's a part 3 somewhere. Alright, let's see. There's a part 3 somewhere. I found part 3. My throat is already raw from all that talking. Why do I have medic packs? Pills should have that. Give me a moment. There's a lot of smacking. Sorry about that. Very dry mouth. Chapter 3 then, walking back and going forward. So, have you gone away and read CIMAC's history on how me, Angela Death, Hellraiser, Thrasher, and good old Ace killed all the robots, blew up base Cochise, and saved the world? Pretty exciting, huh? Good ending too. Neat, tidy, wraps everything up in a nice pretty bow. The bad guy's dead, we all live, beers and happy times all around. Well, like I promised you, I'm gonna tell you the bits that didn't make it into the history. Like how the trek back to Ranger Center nearly killed us and how it led to us moving to our new headquarters. We didn't really want to walk back to HQ, not after getting the crap kicked out of us by robots for a day and a half. Unfortunately, the chopper wasn't in any kind of shape to fly us back, so we really didn't have a choice. We started marching. It wasn't easy. There were still plenty of killer robots wandering around, and plenty of other baddies who'd come snooping in the aftermath, hoping to pick up some fresh salvage. Tired as we were, we had to fight through them all. Vax was a lifesaver here, taking point in every fight and soaking up a hailstorm of bullets. Then, once we got... Wait, Vax? I remember someone named Max, who was kind of a synth/android. I haven't heard of Vax before. Okay. He soaked up a hailstorm of bullets. Then, once we got within a stone's throw of Vegas, and he saw that we were safe, it, turned around and walked into the desert, and we never saw him again. Damn shame. Only robot I ever liked. Okay, so yeah, that's gotta be Max then. Or were there two robots that were friendly? Max and Vax? In Vegas, we rested and restocked at Farron Brygo's place. He welcomed us with open arms, and why shouldn't he have? Now that we have taken care of his cyborg problem for him, the last real obstacle for him, crowning himself King of Vegas, was gone. We had smoothed the road for him, and he was grateful. At the same time, even as we rested and celebrated with him and his men, it was clear that we would eventually come into conflict. What, us being on the opposite side of the law and all. Still, he wished us well when we left for Needles, and I think he meant it. Everywhere on the road we saw signs of the Wasteland's continuing struggle with the robots and mutants that had brought us north. People think the Rangers blew up base Cochise, and that was that. But 100 anonymous struggles followed. Traveling merchants fighting refugee mutants from Darwin Village, the police in Needles fighting cyborgs, even raiders fought these threats. It took years and years, but added together, all these minor skirmishes made the Wastes the relatively safe place they are today. A few days on, we passed by Guardian Citadel and had a look in to see what was worth looting. I don't remember which one of us first came up with the idea of taking it over. Maybe Ace, but who knows? It seems like a pretty obvious idea looking back at it. It was secure, self-sustaining, and well-stocked, and a damn sight more comfortable than the old prison. What more could a ranger want? Our return home was not exactly the beer and sausages affair you might have expected. I won't deny that our destruction of base Cochise was key winning the robot war, but as I said before, it was far from the only battle in that particular war. Nor were the robots the only threat we were facing at that time. There were also Finster's mutant nightmares, some of which had actually managed to breach the walls of Ranger Center, leaving many of our brave brothers and sisters dead. So it was a pretty sober homecoming. It also seemed to me like proof that the Rangers urgently needed to move to a more secure location, and so I went to General Surgru, and told him of Ace's idea to move into the Guardian Citadel. Unfortunately, though he was a good man and a solid, dependable leader, he was not exactly a visionary, and though I did my best to point out all the advantages of the plan, he refused, saying the times were too unstable and a hasty move was too risky. Angela, Ace, and I kicked up a ruckus like the young hotheads we were, but the old man wouldn't budge, and so did the Rangers. The old man wouldn't budge, and so did the Rangers. As in, they wouldn't budge. Finally, however, time and age did what youth and impatience could not, and General Surgru retired. In the meantime, I had been climbing the ranks and taking on more and more responsibility, and when he finally stepped down, I stepped in to take his place. We treated the old man with the respect he was due, but I didn't wait too long before organizing a move to what is now Ranger Citadel. And I don't think anyone can question the decision now that we're here. We're now more secure, better positioned, and stronger than we ever were before. Okay, Cymac, I'm done. It might have been boring, there may not have been enough fighting, but that's what real life is like. It might not be interesting, but there's always more to a story than just they won and then moved to a new home. Sure, but I still want to know more about the Guardians of the Old Order. Still haven't heard enough about them. Anywho, we're now done in Ranger Citadel, and that only took a freaking hour. We're now moving back out in the world. I guess we're going to the prison. That would be the next logical step. Demanta, Ace's logbook. Never mind, we're not done. We need to go to the cartographer first, because maybe he can make sense of it. I am so sorry, we're not done. I should have gone to the cartographer while I was given flintlock? The stuff. Yeah, flintlock. Just reminds me of World of Warcraft, actually. Flintlock comics. Mm. You have new map data for me? Let's see it. Vargas asked us to show you Ace's logbook. It has a list of places mentioned in the transmissions. Let me see that list. Some of these, well, Mount Lee, Santa Fe, Yucca, those are all Arizona or Colorado names. But they're all over the map. North, south, east, west. They don't really point to one central area. I couldn't tell you where to start looking. Let me hold on to this thing and dig into my old books. Maybe there's some other area that has all these names. I'll get back to you on it. I'm still not gonna ask him about the limb. Okay, so we just gave it to him. Promise to dig in and, right. So we could go back to Rail Nomad and see if that's where we're supposed to sell the magic mushrooms. But if that's where we're supposed to sell the magic radioactive mushrooms to a dealer, I don't want to be responsible for making up new drugs. I think I topped off my water, but we can do it again. I now can carry very little water because no one is using a umbrella anymore. So yeah, I think it's the prison. Because we've been up here. So yeah, this is the only place left. Can we go through the infected?
Charlie 1 to Citadel base.
Damn good to hear your voice, Charlie 1. What's your status?
No one dead, amazingly enough. Meth heads couldn't shoot for shit. But I got 3 wounded, 1 critical. Heading for Red Leg, gonna see their doc.
Red Leg.
10-4, Charlie 1. Call it location and stay safe.
Roger, Citadel base. Charlie 1 out.
Yes. Right. Dangerous raiders approaching my position. Run. The piss is running down my leg. Actually, Ralphie, I think you need to increase your outdoorsman skill a few points. Let's raise it just to once for now. I mean, you have been doing some toaster repair, so maybe you should give you some toaster repair. Unlocks toaster expert. Yeah, let's do that. I should have checked the toaster in Ranger Citadel. 50% chance to find bonus loot when using toaster repair. Sure. I am trying to take perks that are not the I guess default ones, but mostly ones you get from actually increasing your skills. We'll see how that goes. So far, been going well. See, 75%. Yeah, maybe I should increase outdoorsman a little bit more. Because I'm guessing it's only gonna get worse as we go here. Now, I haven't actually gone east of High Pool, which does lead down to the prison. But I also haven't really gone north of High Pool. No, we gotta explore. There might be more hidden caches everywhere, or mysterious shrines to give us more skill points, or just sudden field promotions. Could be a lot of things here. And I'm not scared of radiation. Haha. That's just a mosquito. That's a cosmic horror? That's the cosmic horror's little brother? Hidden cache. What do we have? Ooh, we have a spiked helmet. Work pants. Bedroll pack? Pills can take those. Pills take? See, now we got us a free mangler. Got us a very free mangler. We don't know what the hell it uses, but it is an area attack. 25 meter, 4 meter radius. Not too shabby. This spiked helmet, is it gonna be an actual spiked helmet? Oh yeah, it is. Maybe that should go to our hard ass. Work pants. More like loincloth pants. Maybe it looks different on a female. That ain't no spiked helmet. That's a mining helmet. I call shenanigans. What about the work pants? At least you don't have a loincloth. These sturdy pants provide protection while you work so you can play hard later. Protect your noggin from a knockin'. And that's kind of bullshit that the spiked helmet turned into a mining helmet just because she is female. Make no sense. I need to keep a closer eye on my water right now. Because I can no longer carry Danish Raiders run. Piss running down my leg. Ooh, I can go up here and then this entire area, then go to the approach the prison from the west. Sounds like a plan. This looks mysterious. Is there anything here? No? Yes. Mysterious shrine. See? So what is this mysterious shrine gonna be? The last one was a weird computer.
Charlie 1 to Citadel base.
Go ahead, Charlie 1. You make Red Leg?
Roger, Citadel base. But Doyle didn't make it. He bled out.
10-4, Charlie 1. Bring him home. I'll let his people know.
Copy, Citadel base. On our way.
Prayers for Doyle, whoever he was. I'm just creeping up on it. Let's just... Cats! Oh, right, we did find a cat shrine near where Ace died. I don't mind cats. An ornate shrine depicting 2 cats inscribed on the plinth is Zinger, Tainer, Twinkie. 3 names for 2 stuff. The squad is inspired. Did we just get experience points? I guess we only got experience points. Oh well. Run back to the Wasteland, people. Run, 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 fast. But hey, we found a mysterious shrine. We found a mysterious shrine. Do not run over your words, little boy. No, people can't understand you when you do that. Well, we're gonna kill some raiders, it seems. Are you gonna be the sucky ass? Oh, we're somehow smushed into the here. Are you gonna be the sucky ass kind of raiders with like 10 hit points? Let me see. Razardos, move up. Cold Eye. I guess we did get experience because Pills can now level. Red Scorpions. Hey, you said raiders. Aren't they militia? Maybe this is a clue to saying that, hey, the Red Scorpions are actually assholes. This feels like unnecessary Hey, I just noticed I don't have Provost after me anymore. I guess he stayed behind in Rail Nomad camp. And I crossed him out because I thought he was following me. Well, I'm gonna ring him in again. Still don't know what the hell he was about. But Cold Eye, you know what to do. Just decimate. Rangers gone soft. They say after we one-shot one of you fuckers. Hey, I one-shot another one of you. See how soft we've gotten? Now, Ralph... no, this is Takayuki. Is this gonna be... I don't know what's gonna be cover anymore. This ain't cover. Sometimes it shows us being cover, sometimes it doesn't show us being cover, even though it's cover. So I don't know when to trust this game. See, this is cover, but this isn't, for some inexplicable reason. So Ralphie, you're gonna stay hidden. We're not gonna try your mangler right now. And he kinda looks like he can fire it. Pills, you're just gonna crouch down and stay safe. Seth, you're gonna run up. And you're gonna crouch for a little bit of evasion. Rose is gonna do nothing. Are you running or jogging, sir? And we have a wolf. Wait. Did that say what I think it said? Cuddly puppy. Well, I'm sorry about your puppy. Well, I guess your puppy can live another turn. Feel the sting of the scorpion! Well, it sure did. Cuddly puppy? No cuddly puppy. Takayuki. I mean, if I go here, he can just run up here and flank me. And if I go here, he can just run up here and flank me. So, how about I run up here? Then you have to expend quite a bit more of your action points. Same story here, but Seth is here to take some damage. Feel the sting of the scorpion! Feel my sting! Huh! Ooh, you had some hit points on you. Bye-bye. Asshole. So what you gonna do? You're gonna shoot at Takayuki. 50% chance you can do it, Cold Eye. I have faith. Alright, people, gather up, load. Let's see what the hell they have on them. A bottled pet. Hey. I mean, it's not a bad thing to run into raiders, because we do get some of that sweet, sweet potential for weapon parts. Especially when they use these carbines that suck ass. And yeah, I know I should probably be using a secondary ranged weapon in case the first weapon jams, but hey, this one ain't gonna jam. Now, let's see, we did get something else. Yep. And a spiked collar, we're gonna flag that as junk, and we have some bottle pets! A scorpion in a jar! Well, I guess that fits with the whole Red Scorpion militia thing. Right, you're the first guy we killed. Now we just need to find the freaking way out of here. I'm gonna guess it's this way through the now dead Red Scorpion militia dudes. Oh, nope. We're going through a cave. Exit this encounter, yes. I'm not looking around too much because I'm just assuming that there are no actual chests or hidden treasures in these encounters. Maybe I should take a look. Alright, this is still fine. We can deal with this amount of radiation. Yes, we can still deal with this amount of radiation. We can't deal with this amount of radiation, though. I don't think we want to go further south. Nope! I do not want to take unnecessary damage. Actually, we have no water. Yep, this might be bad. I forgot to check my water levels. Well, there's an oasis over here. Yep, I know. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. I am stupid. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna run back to Ranger Citadel and get a free heal. And then I'll meet you back here once we're done. Well, we made it back to Ranger Citadel, and Sergeant Gilbert Thrasher Segara did say, "Oh, you're back, good." So, decided to talk to him, and he said this. "Well, I found something. The only problem is it doesn't make sense. There are only two places where these names exist in one geographical area. One is right here in Arizona, but that can't be right, because we have never heard of any of the groups or people named in the transmissions. The other is, well, it would be Los Angeles, but that can't be right either. Los Angeles doesn't exist. It got blown up with the rest of the world when the bombs flew. As far as we've ever been able to determine, Arizona is the only place on Earth that survived the apocalypse." Are you sure that Los Angeles doesn't exist? Well, I'm not sure of anything anymore, but it seems highly unlikely. The much more likely explanation is that these are old transmissions talking about people and places that died long ago. I mean, I see how he can get that impression.
I didn't know there were this many books in the whole world. Do you have any books with pictures?
These aren't that many books, Ralphie, but sure. Do you have anything for us? Ah, Echo, there you are. I've been wanting to talk to you. I put that floppy disk you gave me, you know, Wasteland, into one of our few working computers, and it's a game. But not any game, it's about the Rangers. The main characters are General Vargas, Captain Death, Lieutenant Sagara, and Hellraiser. It's the wildest thing. You deserve many thanks for finding it. We will be studying it for years. Good. So Wasteland is actually kind of canonical in this universe. Now there is one more fun thing that happened on my way here. I ran across a merchant that didn't try to blow my head off. And we got a new weapon for Seth, which I haven't equipped yet. A hatchet. With a shit ton more damage. And with the grip, it's down to 3 attack. 3 action points per attack again. So just, oh damn. But that's not all. They also sold a new sniper rifle for Cold Eye. So Cold Eye now has an M24 that does 68 to 83 damage, longer range, still no chance to jam, same hit chance, higher round capacity, and sure, increased action points for a single shot, but he only gets off a single shot per round anyway. Because you can save at most 2, and you can get up to most 11. So I would need a freaking sniper rifle that only takes 5 action points, and I don't think we're gonna find that. But yeah, so we just got so much more powerful. And we're healed. So another thing I did is for pills, actually unequipped her unusual bow that increases crit damage and forced her to wear the army backpack instead as a trinket, which increases carry weight and a little bit more of water. So maybe I won't get caught with my pants down this time. So where was I exploring? I was exploring all the way over here. So we're gonna go back to this oasis. Top up our water there. See, I have 80 instead of 60 water now. So maybe, yeah, 80 feels like a decent amount of water to be carrying around. To be able to get anything done while out exploring the wasteland. I'm gonna run from the raiders. Good old Ralphie can even level up. Level up. Fill the canteens. And now we're walking over here, and I've gotten into the habit of double clicking whenever I want to run. Let's see, so right around here is where I started taking Achtung? Warning for what? Because there goes my theory out the window. Well, it wasn't really much of a theory, just a statement of fact as far as we knew, that these weird radio sounds only showed up when there was a cache nearby. I guess that's out the window. They can just show up. Ah, I was so close to an oasis. But I am thankful that I had to go back to Ranger Citadel, because if I hadn't... Oh, that's just gonna lead down here, isn't it? Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have found that sweet salesman. Or saleswoman, actually, who sold me that extra stuff. Rangers are approaching my position. Get out of there. Their tracking ability was no match for my skill, or Ralph's skill. Just gonna keep on walking through the radioactive wasteland until we get to somewhere where we wanna be. I don't remember. Can I fill up my canteens here? I've been getting very lucky with these raider encounters. Very lucky. And now it's time to combat. Time for combat. Let's see, what do we have? Got rangers, not rangers, raiders. Do we have scrappier ones, or do we have still the suck-ass ones? So they're a bit scrappier. Let's see, Cold Eye, you wanna use your new gun. Seth is gonna sit here, so she can run up and axe a motherfucker in the head. Ralph is gonna hide. Rose is kinda gonna hide. You! 80 on a normal shot. Took a while for him to fall. Oh, you are so doomed. Oh. We're eating good. Let them all come to us. Actually, Seth, you can move up a little bit. Rose, you can move up here. Ralphie, you're gonna hide. I'm gonna move up here. Ah, there you are. Cold Eye, if you please. Oh, did you see that? Cold Eye fires a bullet into a rail thief cutter, doing 140 points of damage, causing his head to explode like a ripe cassava. Damn. America. Yeah, sure, whatever. People, I am running to try and save your lives. Eh? I'm not trying to preserve anything here. I'm not running for my own sake. Trying to save your lives. But if you wanna just go on ahead and die to my guns, who am I to complain? We do get some weapon scraps out of it after all. And I'm still very much... Oh, that is perfect. I'm still very much in an exploration mood. You think we can go south all the way down to Mexico? Well, we've already been in Mexico, so of course we can. There's something here. That could be the prison. That's probably the prison. Oh, sure. We have some radiation here that we don't care about. No, there's a weird formation. Oh, ooh, that's a lot of radiation. We're not going here. Ooh, but there is a path here. Yeah, we're already in Mexico. Ooh, I want that. Suck. Sure. No, I can move here, but it's gonna hurt. I'm just gonna jot this down. South of pump station. South of pump. 3 + 4 rads. So if I ever find some better radioactive protection suits, I know where I'm going. My waters are doing fine. Uh-huh. Oh, 25% chance? Your attempt to run was unsuccessful. Prepare for combat. Hey, we were just here. We were very just here. Oh, hi. Oh, red scorpion bashers, eh? And you're actually quite a bit tougher than anything else we've seen. That is okay. We're just gonna kind of do it like this. And have Cold Eye start off by killing that man. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Wait now, what's that icon? You're a lobber. Well, we can't have that. Get fucked. Because that looked like a hand grenade. He dead now. What are you? You are a gunner. So Bills is definitely gonna go into cover. Takayuki is gonna move on up. Just wait there. Seth is also gonna move on up. Go into ambush there. Rose is gonna fall back. Which is dangerous because from there she might go rogue. She's gonna have Ralphie as... Ooh, hello. Another cuddly puppy. Another cuddly puppy. Now Razardos, you're actually gonna just shoot the cuddly puppy. Feels bad, man. Oh, that hurts. Cold Eye. Shoot that bastard. 100% chance to hit him from so long away. Oh. This is just lovely. Bears is gonna move on up a little bit. Takayuki is gonna be a shithead. Seth is gonna move on up here. You're not gonna move. You're not gonna move. Razardos is gonna move on up here. And go into ambush. Oh. Huh. Today I learned that ambush also triggers when they stand up and try to shoot. I thought it only reacted to when they came into... If they walked into... Either into... You know, my attack range, or if they were moving inside of it. So it triggers even when they stand up. Interesting. M4 carbine? Yeah. You're still using the same crappy weapons as before. But hey, more weapon scraps for us. Unfortunately, hello, cloth patch. We do need to go back to Ranger HQ to actually get something for this. Well, I guess we can sell it to regular traders if we're in a bind. But we're gonna try not to. Because we want the most possible from our items. Sorry, my brain stalled for a moment there. Let's see, we have a cloth patch, a jacket patch in the shape of a scorpion. So I guess this is kind of final confirmation that the red scorpions are fucking assholes. Could strip one of these for parts. Yeah, let's do that. Now let's get out of this incessant rain noise. Normally I love rain noise, but this is a tad too loud. Boom, 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 boom. See, we're still out here in the wilderness. There's a solid radiation down here. A solid radiation, some solid radiation, very solid radiation down here. Wait, I was on my way to the cache. I forgot about the cache. That's what I wanted. Ooh boy, hello. We have a sleeveless t-shirt and some red shoulder pads. I think I've had those before. And then we that's a lot of stuff. When are you gonna learn that Rose is gonna carry those? Okay, so red shoulder pads is that one, yeah. We're gonna just flag him as junk. What about the sleeveless t-shirt? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Seth is using a grimy vest, but the sleeveless t-shirt is just a crop top. No, I prefer you in this, actually. That looks better on you. Let's go fill up our water. And get attacked by raiders once again. In the same freaking location. I see. Well, you are the suckier kind of raider. I mean, we're basically just wasting ammunition at this point. Everyone stand. So, yeah. We're just gonna have basically almost everyone else hang back because Razardos and Cold Eye can take care of these ass munchers by themselves. Boop. Hey, you're a lobber. That's not good. Gonna have to take care of you immediately, sir. Get fucked. Seth is gonna move up. We're gonna do nothing, 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 and nothing. Hey, what are you? You're a melee. Okay, there's a cuddly puppy. Razardos moves up. And, I guess you shoot the cuddly puppy again. Poor puppy. Now that's a prime target for Seth, if I'd ever seen one. Now I gotta keep in mind that as we get more powerful weapons with Cold Eye, definitely do not want to shoot through people and risk some friendly fire. Hey, look at me. I'm ooh, kinda almost like that. Ooh, that was too close. Nope, we're not gonna waste ammunition, but Seth is gonna go and just like so. Everybody, reload. Let's go loot. Get some more weapon parts. Ooh, we can loot the dog this time. Dog collar. See? Just... We're eating very good. I don't think I ever need more ammunition for myself. So good. Oh, so much money. I love it. So, well, I guess we do actually earn more scrap on these encounters than we lose. Thanks to it being more likely that we get weapon parts for stuff than actually getting parts. Prison? The prison where the Red Militia is hanging out. We're gonna go in there next time. We've seen plenty of evidence that the Red Scorpion Militia actually are just thugs. So we'll, if I can, I'm probably gonna go very hard ass on them. No kiss ass, no smart ass, just hard ass. And see if we can deal with them that way. Anywho, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. Thank you for staying this far. I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, be kind, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. See you around.